list of what you want,
What can you
I
see?
will let you in.
I see you.
Do you see me? All of me? Okay, cool. All right. So, what was the question we were just? I'm sorry, I missed it. I just forgot. It was a good question too, and I wanted to talk about
the
it.
song.
The songs, the lyrics. The lyrics. Okay. So basically, when you hear the fight, what songs come to your mind? If you heard some called the fight, I know you ain't read the book, but if you heard it, what was it? I'm not gonna say who, but when y'all walk through the door, some of the girls kind of set up a little bit straighter. I'm not saying who though. Okay, so tell me, what does the fight make you think of? What does the fight make you think of?
Maybe like a struggle or something.
Oh, but the song, what songs come to your mind?
And I know some got in the box, but I don't know if all of them.
What song you
I bet some
talking?
are coming in.
I'm not
What
to your mind.
Any song?
Any song. What when you hear the word the fight or the words the fight, what song comes to your mind?
Oh,
Man up or something. Come on.
it's about to be a what?
It's there we go. All right, come on, come on, come on. Another song.
Fight.
Yeah.
Waka.
Waka. Okay. Waka. Okay. What else? Okay. See. So when these things come up, they conjure up an image in your head. Correct. Same thing with me. I spend so much time picking out the song lyrics. For example, I could pick out a song from Kanye West, Power, right? That's in the latest book. I can pick out that song, but it may take me a while to actually read the lyrics, decide which lyrics I actually want. I have to research those lyrics, make sure they're the right lyrics. And then I put them on the chapter. Now, it may go on chapter 5. By the time I get through the second edits, I may move it and put it on chapter 7. It just depends on the flow of the chapter, the flow of the book. And so the song lyrics take up quite a bit of time. It takes up a lot of time. There are other items in the book that require research as well. Like, what's another example of something that you don't find in another book? I know y'all don't know, but my readers.
Something that we don't find in it. Like,
Yeah, something else is in the Drama High series, like the song lyrics, or like Califia, or like
I think it's
not no. That's Khalifa, not Califia, but I got you.
I think the spirit house is just like the time in the book where you won't find that in another book.
Exactly.
Or, like the incident with Jeremy, like because like even though there's like multiracial books, like interracial, like love, whatever you want to call it. I mean, you don't find it in this book because she's a little different. She has her religion as something that's like keeping them apart, not just their color.
Absolutely. So it becomes so, but a lot of that is historical as well. What I was telling Ms. Graham is that I used to teach African American studies. I've taught English. I've taught these things, and I put a lot of that into the books intentionally because we don't get a lot of that. Do you get a lot of that in other books? Historical fiction. Do you get to know these other characters in a bigger light? So I pulled in Marie Laveau. I pulled in Queen Califia. I pulled all these people in from just history, from my own interest, and threw them in the book, mixed them up a little bit, and made them her ancestors. It's just how we roll. It's how we do things. That's why fiction is phenomenal. Oh, I like that. Fiction is phenomenal. I like that. All right. So last question, rounding up.
Do you actually have the power of dreaming, or do you have your mother's power? I just want to know.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm serious.
I know you are. I'm serious. I dream. I dream. I would love to be able to, freeze somebody, or give them a headache, or jump into somebody's head. I feel like with my mother, I did that intentionally because I swear if I'm thinking something, she'll text me or call me on it. And so I was like, well, wouldn't it be cool if? There we go.
Okay.
And so that part is fiction, but I do dream. I have heavy dreams. I've had so many of those types of dreams that I know that it's more than just a dream. And sometimes I actually feel like we're dual consciousness. You know, meaning that this is our consciousness right now, and then when we sleep, that's another consciousness. Because it can't be coincidence. At least that's the way I feel. And so I gave Jade that power to not only have the dream, but to learn the lesson in the dream, interpret it properly in her daily life. And so wouldn't that be awesome if we could all tap into that power within ourselves, don't you think?
What power?
Well, basically, she's a little priestess in training. Seriously, she's a priestess in training. Jade Jackson from the Drama High series. Is she cute? She's cute, right? She's cute. But this is volume 7. This is volume 1. I'm the author.
So, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Are these like books that you personally?
I can't hear you, sweetie.
You personally these like in high school?
I'm Jay Jackson.
So you went through everything that
Not everything, because it's fiction and it's current day. So I'm not in high school now. But yes, a lot of
I read one of those actually.
Which one?
I think it was that one. Is that the one that like she won't have sex with her boyfriend?
Yep. And they ended up. He was like, "Oh, everything's whack." No. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you one that comes to mind. When I was pregnant with my son, I had my daughter home. She was 1. I had met this guy, and he wanted me to do like cold calling, because you know people sell houses like hotcakes out here. Not anymore, but they did a few years ago. Anyway, so long story short, I meet this guy, and he's like, "Okay, I want you to do these callings lists, and I'll give you $1 per call, and all this kind of stuff, right?" And I'm calling these people, and I realized that they had written their names down like 2 years before. So why am I calling people? And I felt very uneasy with the whole thing. And then the other part of it was that he wanted to use my credit to buy a house, flip the house, and then he would give me, you know, like half of the escrow or
Take my credit.
Okay, you smart, but everybody ain't that smart, especially when you pregnant, got one on the way, you ain't making the rent. Okay, so you trying to figure out ways to get some money in real quick, you know, real talk. And so I went to sleep that night, and I had the most powerful, restless dream. Like I woke up sweating, woke up just like, oh my God, because what I saw was him stealing from me. What I saw was me going to jail. And I woke up, pulled out of the dream, and the voice said, don't trust him. And so I took that paperwork, and all them calls I made, I was like, no, you good, don't worry about it. And I think he owed me like $200. And I was like, you're good, don't worry about it. I took it to his house, dropped it off, and was done, washed my hands of it. 3 years later, that man had been in jail. He went to federal prison for fraud, identity theft, all kinds of things. Yes. And so,
Can you like see my future?
give me your hands, boy. I don't know what to do with some of y'all. No, I don't have the power like that, the power of 3 or anything like that. No, that's not me. I don't roll like that. We don't roll like that. But however, I will say this, and I'll wrap it up with this. I think that all of you have that divine energy within you. And so if you really tap into it, if you really focus on your breathing, on your breath, and on hearing yourself, you would be amazed at what you will hear. You'd be amazed at what you feel and the power that you feel from that. I'm being very serious.
So, you like believe in yourself? Like I know what you're saying, but like, how do you do that?
You don't dream?
Like the way you dream, like how do you dream like that?
I don't think
I'm well, that's a big problem. I mean, you really have to, okay, when I talk about breathing, I'm being very serious, focusing on your breath. Because as you get older, young adults, you're going to get stressed out. You're probably already feeling stressed because you got class, you got clubs, you got boyfriends and girlfriends and hating females and hating dudes and parents and just stuff. Look at your face. You look exasperated. Just at the thought of everything you have to do. So the world is going to get louder. It's not going to get quieter. You will no longer ever have the peace that you had as an infant. Them days is gone. And so your job is to focus on your breathing. You cannot control anything else outside of yourself. You have to focus right here. And it's literally, everybody take. And literally when you're asleep at night, don't focus on anything else. Just focus on, and it will put you into such a deep and meditative sleep that you can't help but dream. And if you have a question, like you have a question to the universe, like what college should I go to, or should I take this job, or is my friend lying to me? Serious, I'm being very serious. Every night. I'm not. You know what? Yes, you are. You're like teasing me. Are you teasing me? Is that sass I detect? Okay. Yes. How many of you believe in God? You believe in some sort of divine, divinity, something? I'm not asking you about religion, okay? And do you believe that that presence is with you? Or do you believe it's outside? It's with you. And so why wouldn't he answer your question? I believe that that spirit, that energy, that creator, that God, that divineness is your breath. I'm serious. Deja vu ain't no joke. And that's, to me, that's you walking. That's, to me, what deja vu is. Remember I was talking about that dual consciousness?
Yeah.
How you're conscious when you're sleeping, you're conscious when you're awake. Deja vu is a merging of those two worlds. And that's why every living being experiences some sort of deja vu.
Yeah, I do it all the time. I'd be like, didn't I already do this? What? Wait, didn't I have dreams about stuff and then they'll happen, I don't know, they don't happen exactly how the dream went, but they, something happens that relates to the dream.
That familiar energy.
Yeah.
You're like, I've been here before. Sorry,
yes.
That's a Tina Marie song. Deja vu. Y'all didn't know I could. No, I'm just joking. But for real, deja vu is no joke. And the more in tune, and I think with pregnancy, for whatever reason, because the baby's consciousness is in you as well, you will hear all pregnant women talk about their dreams. They dream some crazy stuff when they're pregnant. And it's because you got two people running through your body and two consciousnesses. And so when you tap into that energy, it's very important to just focus on the breath. Don't expect anything out of it. Don't you? This boy is over here meditating. Don't expect anything. Don't let go of the expectation of the answer that you want. Is that possible? Yes, it is. I would love, okay? I would love, and I'm going to be very materialistic just to prove my point. I would love to meet a rich man. If you could bring me Usher or, somebody like that, like Ludacris or somebody like that, that would be real cool. It would be real cool, okay? So I'm going to meditate on that. But I'm not going to meditate on actually marrying Ludacris. No. I'm going to meditate on the energy of having a partner that will fulfill me. And so I'm going to let go of the expectation of who that person is. Because a lot of time, especially as teenagers, we're like, oh my God, I love him, I like him, I love him, I got to have him, I got to be, oh my God, and you writing your name, well, not you, but you write his name all over everything, you're doing all these things, and then you get so disappointed when that doesn't work out, right? And your heart is broken and you're feeling bad. But what if you meditated on the energy instead of the person?
That works. I understand. Yeah. I have to go to lunch.
And I have to go to lunch too.
Okay.
All right, so it's been a pleasure as always. Thank y'all so much for being so engaged and such a good audience. All right, so, and you guys can write me. Go on dramahigh.com and it'll link you to my email, it'll link you to my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube, all that, okay? All right, so everybody take a deep breath in. Hold it. And let it out. All right, so don't you feel better? A group picture, yes ma'am. I know. Thank you.